Prince Harry confronts Jimmy Kimmel for mocking him during his show. What's happened? Hi everyone, you're on the Celeb Live channel. Let's figure what happened between Prince Harry and Jimmy Kimmel. Prince Harry has a book coming out, and he details as a story in it about a fight he has with brother Prince William. They got in a fight after William insulted Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. Harry claims William called Meghan difficult, rude, and abrasive. Elite extract from Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, alleges that Prince William physically confronted the Duke of Sussex in 2019, following on argument over Meghan Markle, and now everyone is jumping on that claim, including your favorite talk show host Jimmy Kimmel. During his appearance, Kimmel comically reenacted. He said fight and Prince Harry was not particularly impressed with the man. He considers a friend. So what did Kimmel say? How did Harry react? And what was the fight about anyway? Let's find out. Prince Harry claims in his new memoirs that just words caused a disagreement between Meghan Markle and Middleton shortly before the Duke and Duchess of Sussex got wet in 2018. The Sun has received an early copy of Harry's memoir Spare, which accidentally went on sale in Spain 5 days before its official publication, the date explaining this member of the royal family's situation to his crown. Jimmy Kimmel recounted the incident in detail before replaying a video of two people fighting in the kitchen. The two lights almost completely represented the two feuding royal brothers. Prince Harry, who left his royal duties some time ago to focus on starting his family with Meghan, is said to be furious not only because Kimmel taunted him, but also because of the leak, but where exactly the royal brothers were beaten in an excerpt freely translated by the publication on Thursday, January 5. The Sun reports that the clash began when Meghan reportedly told Kat on the phone that she had a baby's brain. Kate recently gave birth to her third child. Prince Louis' son claims Meghan was reprimanded by Prince William, who put his finger in her face, which the Duchess asked him to delete other publications that confirmed receiving copies of Harry's book. It contains a U.S. weekly report detailing another disagreement between Meghan and Kate over Princess Charlotte's floral dress made Meghan cries. According to the initial report, the press reported that Meghan made Kate cries because of the clash over the flower girl's dresses. Before the wedding, Meghan told Oprah Winfrey in an interview in 2021 that it was actually the opposite. About what was reported to have happened, Meghan told Winfrey in their interview, "I'm not saying this to humiliate anyone because it was a really hard week of the wedding, and Kate was upset about something, but she owned it and she apologized, and she brought I need flowers and a note of apology. And she asked me what I would do if I knew I had hurt someone, right? Just take responsibility for it." What was shocking was 6 or 7 months after our wedding, that the reverse that would be out in the world, Meghan added when Oprah asked why the palace press offices did not correct the narrative. When the opposite version was published, Meghan replied, "That's a good question." And now royal followers have been met with shock following Harry's allegations. The younger one of the two princes claims he was physically attacked by his brother Prince William. The incident was said to have taken place at Harry's London home in 2019, when William arrived at Harry's in Nottingham Cottage, on the ground of Kensington Palace known as Notcott. Harry claims his older brother was already piping hot, according to the report. Harry then claims William called Meghan Markle difficult, rude, and abrasive, to which Harry replied that his brother was simply parodying of the press narrative about his wife. The Guardian reports that Harry then accused his brother acting like an heir, after which insults were exchanged. William reportedly claimed he was just trying to help. "Are you serious? Help me. Sorry. Is that what you call this? Helping me. Willie, I cannot speak to you when you are like this," said Prince Harry. It was at this point that the argument escalated into a physical confrontation. "He set down the water, called me another name, then came at me. It all happened so fast. So very fast," said Harry. Harry writes, and Spare, and that part is well played by Jimmy Kimmel. "He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor," he writes in the book, according to The Guardian. "I landed in the dog bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into. I lay there for a moment, dazed. They got to my feet and told him to get out." Harry adds that William urged him to fight back, just as he had as a boy, when he refused. He writes that William left only to return later. Looking regretful, he then apologizes later. When leaving, William turned and called back, "You do not need to tell Meg about this." Harry claims, to which he says, he replied, "You mean that you attacked me? I did not attack me? I did not attack you." Harold William countered, according to Harry. Afterwards, Harry says he called his therapist for help. It was only when Meghan later noticed scrapes and bruises on his back that he says he revealed the incident to his wife. She was not that surprised and was not all that angry. Harry writes, "She was terribly sad." Harry's memoir is scheduled to be published on January 10th. The leak comes ahead of 2 upcoming television interviews filmed by The News, anchor Tom Bradley, and Seeing anchor Tom Bradley and Ken anchor Anderson Cooper. This is not the first time Jimmy Kimmel and Prince Harry are rubbing shoulders. In May 2021, he was part of the celebrity lineup for Vax Lives. The concert was co-chaired by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and aimed to raise money for vaccine equity. But weeks before sharing a stage with the Duke of Sussex, the comedian actually mentioned the couple's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey during his show and questioned one particular aspect of the jaw-dropping tell. Speaking on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the star said, I thought Meghan and Harry came across well. They seemed genuine, but there was one part of the interview that did not ring true to me. When Oprah asked them if they had seen a certain Netflix show, during the interview, the Sussexes explained how their dynamic within the royal family changed after their South Pacific tour back in 2018. His success of that tour has since been compared to the triumph of Princess Diana and Prince Charles' tour of Australia back in 1983, an event which featured heavily in The Crown's previous season. Oprah said, "I'm thinking because I watched The Crown. Okay? I watched The Crown. Do you all watch The Crown? Do you all watch The Crown?" And Meghan giggled while Harry said, "I've watched some of it," nodding big and repeated, "I've watched some of it," discussing this particular clip of the interview. Kimmel told the audience, "All right, no one watches some of The Crown. When you start The Crown, you finish The Crown, you are hooked." Oprah then probed the couple to see if they were referring to Diana's Australia tour, where she went over the hearts of the public. She was accused of outshining the Prince of Wales as portrayed in Netflix's fictional series. Harry agreed the treatment of Meghan after their tour did bring back memories of his mother's popularity and added, "I just wish that we would all learn from the past." In a trailer of an upcoming interview with Bradley, he kills the Duke about whether he has invaded his own family's privacy by appearing in the Netflix documentary. Some people will say you have railed against invasions of your privacy all your life, and the accusation will be here, you invading the privacy of your nearest and dearest without permission, said Tom Bradley. That would be the accusation from people that do not understand or do not want to believe that my family has been briefing the press, responds Harry. When Bradley goes on to suggest that Prince William Liam is likely asking, "Harry, how could you do this to me after everything? After everything we went through?" Wouldn't that be what he would say? The Duke suddenly replies, he would probably say all sorts of different things. It never needed to be this way. Harry told Bradley in a separate preview release, Monday, in which no questions can be heard. He goes on to refer to the planting of stories in the British press before telling Bradley, "I want a family, not an institution." At another point in the interview, Harry says they feel as though it is better to keep as the villains, and they have shown absolutely no willingness to reconcile. Although it is not clear who he is referring, he adds, "I would like to have my brother back." Whatever is happening to the royal brothers is ugly, but hopefully they will sort out their differences before it is too late. That is all for today. Do not forget to subscribe. There will be plenty of interesting news here.